Apex just dropped the hammer. Probation warning emails weren't enough. Now they might be limiting your eval purchases. Yep, it's getting messy. And Thrive Trading, new CEO in under 2 weeks, swing accounts gone. What's happening over there? There's a storm brewing in the futures prop firm world, and I'm breaking it all down right now. Let's dive in. It all started with this email. Apex has been slowly dripping out updates, clearly prepping us for something big. And in this one, they drop a subtle but important bombshell. They open up by letting us know that Apex won't be joining the dreaded SRO that Topstep CEO Michael Patak was hyping a few weeks ago. Sounds like a win for traders, right? Well, not so fast. Because right after that, Apex slid in a not so subtle warning: probation is coming. Yep, they're cracking down on traders they feel are engaging in unfair practices. So in reality, this is really just a way for Apex to nicely tell us that they're not joining the cartel, but they're still bringing the heat. Let's take a look at what they're cracking down on. So, some of the key abuse types we are monitoring include hedging with Apex accounts or within Apex accounts, hedging between Apex and external platforms. I don't know how they can do that. Technically, if you trade your personal account and you're hedging, how would they find out? Cycling, churning, simulated accounts. That's the process of getting a payout, blowing it, getting payout, blowing it, and repeating that process over and over, which, by the way, we've learned that is very profitable. Violations of risk management or scaling rules, use of automated set and forget bots, holding trades over the market close or through weekends. I didn't know that you could do that with Apex. I thought it would automatically close your position, but anyways, that's one of the rules. Participating in trade following or signal services. That's interesting with all the streamers out there doing live trading and their community following them or Discords. It'll be interesting how they crack down on that. They also talk about the 8 payout requirement and how some traders are abusing it. For example, some traders intentionally break scaling and risk rules on new PAs, going all in with max contract, risking the full balance, often blowing several accounts before hitting a lucky windfall. We've heard of this before. Apex, again, even if we go back to last year, the summer of last year, they blamed the traders on the schemers, the scammers, and all these practices. This violates the spirit and the letter of the Apex PA contract, which clearly states that trading must be based on real strategies with defined entry stops and targets. Gambling and windfall seeking are not allowed. To address this, Apex may place offending accounts under probation, including temporary limitations on contract usage, payouts restricted to profit earned since the last request. This is for those traders that run up profit in the first 8 days, request a payout knowing they're going to be denied, and then the next payout they request or get profit, they get a smaller amount of profit riding on the profit that they drove up the first time. Disqualification of previously accrued windfall profits for withdrawal over the next 2 payout cycles. So again, nothing new. Apex put a lot of traders on probation last year. They banned a lot of profitable traders as well. So we'll see how this all plays out. You get traders who get payouts with no issues, and then you have traders who've broken the rules and get denied. You have traders that broke the rules and got payouts. And we're also hearing from traders that follow the rules and don't get payouts. It's just that inconsistency that we're hearing from Apex. And if you thought that's where it ends, oh no, it gets messier. And within a few days, social media blew up. Special shout out to Uncle Bugatti who pointed this out. Traders started getting the probation emails or testing phase. Basically, Apex sent an email to some traders saying that, hey, we're considering you for live trading. You're in a testing phase or probation period, right? During this phase, though, you're not going to be able to purchase any more evals with Apex. And we'll go over that. Several traders got that email, and it was all over X. Frederick Molnar, no more Apex trader funding evals allowed. There's the email that they got. Nutty Bar even commented on this. I see Apex is at it again with banning a lot of people from eval purchasing, evaluation for live. My 2 cents makes no sense to me on who is getting that email. It's not just people that are net profitable that got the email. I see reports of people with less than 50 evals and 1 to 2 payouts that got the email. Again, going back to the inconsistency, even with the payouts. Some traders that follow the rules don't get payouts. Some traders that break the rules get payouts, and so on. So it's that issue with inconsistency. I don't know why Apex does this, but anyways, traders did get that email. So here's the email that traders got. Dear Apex funded trader, congratulations on your achievement with your Apex PA accounts and the level of payouts and or balances you've attained. As a reminder, PA accounts are SIM funded and not live capital accounts. The ultimate goal of our program and of every serious funded trader is to progress beyond the simulated environment and into live prop trading account. Simulation is a proving ground, not a final destination, and not meant for ongoing long term. It goes on to say that the risk team has identified you as a strong candidate for transition off of the simulated environment. Then it goes on to say your achievements have not gone without notice. This can be a significant milestone and could mark the next step in your trading career. Here's where it gets interesting. Our team will be evaluating your trading style and account activity over the coming weeks. There is no action required from you at this time. Please continue trading as you normally do. A risk manager will contact you directly. And the details here get interesting. Important items to be aware of through this process and transition, or the so-called probation Apex was warning about. As you move closer to live prop eligibility and move off of a simulated test environment, you will no longer be able to add in purchase new eval test accounts. Your testing phase is now behind you, so all of these traders that got this email can no longer purchase evals. You can continue trading your existing PAs, any active eval, and request withdrawals business as usual. You may reset and complete current evals and convert those into PA accounts once you pass. You will not lose any evals you already have or are in the process of passing and converting, just will not be able to continually add more and more test accounts in the mix. No eval accounts can be added to your membership going forward. The shift encourages a disciplined approach. All right, blah, 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 blah. So basically, hey, you're in this testing phase, you're on probation, we're going to take a look at your trading, and you're possibly going to move into live funded trader. But you can no longer purchase evals from Apex. So if you blow them, bye-bye. Then once social media blew up and traders were complaining about this, if they got that email, they can no longer buy evals. Social media turned into a hot mess. Apex was forced to send another email explaining why certain traders were not going to be allowed to purchase evals anymore. Basically, the email talks about the shift in the industry or the futures prop firm industry. We're seeing it across the board on multiple prop firms, which is the transition to this so-called live funded trader. And basically, Apex is saying that's going to be their path moving forward. All right, here's my take on all this. Futures prop firm CEOs have been hinting at incoming regulations in the futures prop firm world for over a year now. And guess what? Still nothing, just rumors. During this time, we've seen multiple futures prop firms roll out their so-called path to live funding, and they've also put caps or payout caps in their sim-funded trading. So is this really because regulation is coming, or is this a very clever way for all futures prop firms to control their profitable traders? Every prop firm right now is scrambling to limit their payout exposure. They're either changing the rules, pushing traders into a stricter live funded environment, capping the earnings in the sim funded stage, or outright banning traders that are too profitable. I've said it in multiple videos. The futures prop firm industry is built on failure. It relies on failure. The dream scenario for any futures prop firm is to have a ton of traders come in, buy a ton of accounts, blow those accounts, reset them, rebuy accounts, and keep that cycle going. The problem is the profitable trader. So they all have to find a way to find a balance between the revenue coming in from new traders, blown accounts, reset accounts, and what you got to pay profitable traders. So if that balance shifts too much, their exposure is higher. So I'm not surprised. I think we're going to see more futures prop firms change the rules, payout caps, the push to live funded trading environment. It's all about sustainability. And now with all these futures prop firms coming up, the less market share each prop firm has. I remember back in 2023 when I started futures prop firm trading, I was with Topstep. Topstep got all my business. Evals, combines, express accounts. I blew one. I ordered again from Topstep. It was just a cycle with Topstep. I can't even imagine how much I spent back then with Topstep because really that's the only prop firm I traded. Fast forward like 6 months to a year later, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, Tick. I mean, the names go on, right? But now when I look at how much I invest in each prop firm on a monthly, Topstep is lucky if they get 1 or 2 evals from me. And every other prop firm the same thing because I'm diversified. All traders are basically diversified right now. So prop firms have less market share. The market share is spread out. They have to really control profitable traders, especially if they have very low amounts of traders to begin with. What do they rely on? Failure, right? They need a ton of traders to come in, blow those accounts, reset the accounts, and buy them up again. If their pool of that type of trader is small, they need to control the profitable trader. Anyways, we can go on and on with this. With Apex Trader Funding, listen, you're going to have to make some decisions. I still trade with Apex. I'm also an affiliate with Apex. I've gotten payouts with Apex this year, last year, and I'll continue to trade with Apex until, we start seeing more payout denials or, this whole probation things gets out of hand. You got to make a decision as a trader how much you're willing to risk with Apex or any prop firm right now. I think this is the best time to diversify, stay under the radar. If a prop firm allows 5, 10, 20 accounts, do you really want to be on the top of their radar list with the max amount of accounts, max potential payout? Grab a few accounts from each, diversify yourself, and stay under the radar. All right, let me know what you guys think about Apex. Are you still trading them? Are you going to continue to trade with them? And more importantly, what do you think about their live funded program and the inability to purchase new evals?
Thanks, JC, for that breakdown. Honestly, I needed a chart just to keep up with all the drama. But here's the takeaway, traders. Futures prop firms are evolving constantly and not always in your favor. It's your responsibility to stay informed and know the risks before you open that shiny new account. And let's be real, these firms don't succeed by paying out profitable traders. They succeed when traders fail. So keep that in mind. Expect the rule changes. Prepare for the pivots. It's not paranoia. It's just smart trading. That's all we've got for today, fam. Our only mission is to keep you ahead of the curve and out of the payout trap. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor. Tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and yes, ring that little notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of Futures Prop Firm Drama. Stay sharp out there, and we'll catch you in the next one.